Let's talk about JavaScript and the complications it can cause. Right now, everything runs using the Goot driver and background curl requests. This means that if your behavior relies on JavaScript, it'll fail. We need to use Selenium or Zombie.js, another supported JavaScript driver, for these scenarios. I want this new product button to not load a whole new page, but instead open up a modal. I cheated and already did most of the work for us. Inside of list.html.twig, add the class js-add-new-product to the new product link. This triggers some JavaScript that I have at the bottom of the page. Next, make the new.html.twig template only return a partial page by removing the extends and twig block tags. This will now only be loaded via Ajax. Yes, there are cooler ways to make this all work, but for the purposes of Behat, they all face the same complications that you'll see. Now click the New Product button. It opens up in a modal and even saves my $34 foo product. Simple. Since we just modified our code, we should rerun our test to make sure that everything still works. Run the new product scenario. It works. Wait, it shouldn't work. It relies on JavaScript. In reality, the test clicked this URL, went to an ugly but functional page, filled out the form, and hit save. That's kind of okay. It did test the form's functionality. But in reality, clicking the link opens up a modal, so that should happen in the test too. Add @JavaScript at the top of the scenario. That change bumped our scenario down one line. Put the new line into the terminal and run it. Just make sure that the Selenium server is still running in the background. Watch closely. Well, don't watch that silly Firefox error. We log in, go to the products page, click the new products button, fill in the form fields, and hit save. It's perfect. Reality check. If I reran this 5 times, I bet it would fail at least once. Let me show you why. In Product Admin Controller, pretend this isn't such a fast Ajax request. Add a sleep to fake the time it would take to do some logic. Now rerun things. We log in, click the button, and the browser closes. We didn't see it fill out any of the fields. In the terminal, it failed at, and I fill in name with velocitutoi, because the name field wasn't found. What is this madness? Here's the secret. If you click a link or submit a form and it causes a full page refresh, Mink and Selenium will wait for that page refresh. But if you do something in JavaScript, Selenium does not wait. It clicks the new products link and immediately looks for the name field. If that field isn't there almost instantly, it fails. We have to make Selenium wait after clicking the link. To make this happen, add a new step like, and I wait for the modal to load. Run Behat so it'll generate the missing definition. Selenium pops open the browser, then fails. Copy the new definition into feature context. Yes. Now, how do we wait for things? Well, there is a right way and a wrong way. Wrong way first. Add this get session arrow wait 5000 to wait for 5 seconds. That should be overkill since the controller sleeps for just 1 second. Try this out anyways to see if it passes. This test logs us in, clicks the button, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then it finally fills in the fields. It passed but took way too long. If you litter your test suite with wait statements like this, your tests will start to crawl. And you know what? You'll just stop running them. The fences will go down and guests will get eaten by the dinosaurs in your park. Do you want your guests to be eaten? No, I didn't think so. So let's look at the right way to do this. The second argument to wait is a JavaScript expression that will run on the page every 100 milliseconds. As soon as it equates to true, Mink will stop waiting and move on to the next step. I'm using Bootstrap's modal, and when it opens, an element with the class modal becomes visible. In your browser's console, try running $.modal:visible.length. Because the modal is open, that returns 1. Now close it. It returns 0. Pass this as the second argument to wait. This now says, wait until this JavaScript expression is true, or wait a maximum of 5 seconds. Why am I allowed to use jQuery here? Because this runs on your page, so you have access to any JavaScript loaded by your app. Run it again. This time, it starts filling out the fields a lot faster. The most important thing for testing in JavaScript is mastering proper waits. I see people mess this up by using the bad way all the time.